Alright, hopped on iRacing to look and see what was going off. Seen people signed up for sprint cars at Irwindale, and yeah, 5 minutes of practice. Let's hope this doesn't go too terrible. We're going to be slow, just because this car takes probably about a whole race for me to start figuring it out again. And there's quite a few fast people signed up for this one, as you can see, with Stanton and Mitch and Ryan. So, yeah, probably just going to start at the back, see what we can do. It's 55 lap race, cautions don't count. Let's hop out on track and try and find the speed that I sometimes have here. But very topside dominant. Be interesting to see how Mitch does in these. I'm sure stupid fast, but he started racing these well after I stopped racing them. So be good to see. But I mean, these were one of the cars that I constantly raced when they first came out, and I enjoy them, but just hard to remember that, hey, they're racing at this time on this date. I just can't get any turn in this thing. I need to go in. I don't know why we can't get any turn now. It's kind of annoying me.
Clear inside.
Let's go try another one of Irwindale 2. Somehow it's saved before regular Irwindale, but figured last saved would get us a better set, but that thing, I'm not doing something right. So we're going to qualify, and it'll be in the back, but I need to get laps here. Can't really get yourself a black flag here unless you drive through the pits, and I honestly can't
green flag. Okay.
eat up that much time. Just need to continue to practice and hope something clicks, because this is always one of my better tracks with these two. Even though it's right around the wall, I somehow am able to do fairly well. But it's not really feeling like that at the moment.
There's the flag. It's over.
Just not one of those cars that fits my style of show up randomly and race it. I know a few people have asked that I make this one of my viewer time slot races on a Wednesday, but that would be fun for no one. It is such a difficult car. I shouldn't even be trying to go full throttle. The Silver Crown was more accessible to people that had never driven it. If anyone hops in this car, the first thing they're going to do is wreck. Second thing they're going to do is wreck. Third thing they're going to do is think that they're not going to wreck, and then it's going to turn right into the front stretch wall. It's just one of the most difficult cars, because iRacing hasn't updated it in probably 6 years. And it's got a very, very, very high power to weight ratio, which iRacing is not good at handling, so... But, yeah, let's see. Oh. Well, Mitch is starting 9th. Maybe we'll get a race match for a bit. Ryan and Dan at the front. They're on the same set. And then Rich is also on the same set. I think Stanton races pretty much... I forgot to
You're on the
refresh
outside this time.
paints.
Closed. Pit road is closed. There's no tire
Pretty much
changes allowed
close
during
to
this race.
the
Turn right and good luck.
default set. Hopefully everyone's paint scheme loads up before we start rolling. A couple more behind us. There we go. Alright, so we're just gonna ease into this. If we go to the back, we go to the back. Usually it can go green the whole way. Seems like a fairly decent field for these, so I'm going to assume we go green the whole way. Unless I end up wrecking. But it's gonna be a very slow build up, and hopefully people start falling off a bit compared to us. Like around mid-race, I should hopefully get something clicking, but I don't know, it doesn't feel like that's going to happen.
Post car is off, time to do your job.
So, starts are the most dangerous because someone's going to get excited and get on it too hard. You got to remember that this is a slow build-up. And we have to just jump on the brakes, otherwise we were going to kill the 10 because he was dead stopped. Stanton gets a bit of a spin there, it looks like, and we'll reset. At least we didn't kill the 10.
20.887.
And 14's blinking out. Looks like he's running a slightly lower line, so we should be able to make the pass easy. So he's not trying to come up and block that.
Clear inside.
Well, that was a scary start.
16.257.
Stanton is in the pits, so unfortunate for him. Hopefully we can get a few spots back and then catch a yellow.
Go high. Caution. Yellow flag. Line up. Single file. Pit road is closed.
That was Ron spinning out on the inside.
Past the pace car.
Alright, well, we're up to 10th. We are much quicker, I think, than the 10 and the 13, but making those passes are going to be very difficult.
Catch up. 13 car.
But 50 laps to go, cautions don't count.
Car.
Just staying down here, keep the tires as cool as possible.
The pit road is now open.
It looks like the 14's running one of my paints that I did for these, but I can't tell for sure. It's been so long since I've done the paints for these that I don't even remember, and there's probably tons of Flow racing paints out there. Looks like Stanton and Ron both joined the back of the field. Stanton is 3 laps down. Unfortunate that he had to go in the pits. Wonder if he didn't have starter assist on, so his car died when he spun, or if he got some damage. He might be able to get some lucky dogs and get back on the lead lap. Why are we... I thought we were 2 to green last time,
Pit
weren't
road is closed right now.
we? Alright. Single file starts. As short track racing should be.
One to go, next time by.
Rather than weaving, I always do the little bit of a brake drag in these on the final lap. We got to be aware 10 might be slow going into the first turn again.
The pace car is off, be ready.
And remember to do a slow build up once more.
Green, green, green.
They're both checking us up just a little bit. I don't know if I can even make a pass down low. We're gonna have to try it. And, well, I thought we were having a wreck ahead, but...
There was a car on the high side. Clear high.
Okay. Well, I think we just got let by there. It's gonna be hard to tell if the 11 car ahead is actually in the wall or blinking. It's doing a lot of prediction code contact on corner entry.
16.273.
Kind of using the transition right now. Just can't get the thing to set in the corner like I remember.
16.257.
Car lap down. Little bit too much wheel in it there.
16.225.
Got the 7 car up in the wall. He pulls it off there though. Not really catching anyone ahead of us right now. We're kind of at the limit of what we can get, it appears. As fuel burns, it's going to get harder and harder to get the rear end hooked up. That weight really helps traction off the corner and at the end of the straightaway. So as these cars on iRacing get lighter, it moves the balance to the front, and then you'll start hearing even more skidding and noise from the tires and possibly wheel spin at full throttle.
16.385.
Pass attempt up ahead. Got Stanton working the bottom, trying to catch up, and he's going to have to get a lucky dog. If there are lucky dogs, he's going to have to hope that it goes long enough so that he can get around that guy that just got lapped. So the 11 is starting to fall off.
16.432.
Are starting to feel a little better to me, but not up to the point where I'm racing the people that I'm normally around. Big block out of nowhere there.
16.427 outside. Keep low. Stay low. Go low. Car outside. Stay low. Keep low. 16.
Just gotta hope we can get around this guy.
Keep low. Clear outside if you want.
Try a slide job. Did not work out very well.
16.749.
I had to do something. So we stay side by side like that for too long with as bad as he's blinking, and we're gonna end up getting spun. We didn't touch him, but we scared him up into the wall. I don't know if I gave him any room at all or not, but puts us into 8th. Now I gotta start running up against the wall and not make that mistake that the 10 just did.
16.412.
There we go. Alright, it's coming back to me. I'm starting to feel it. We're getting that mid-race charge. Oh boy. We're gonna get that mid-race wall soon. Try out a couple of different lines here. Running in their wheel tracks isn't going to do us any good once we catch them, so we got to find a different way around and hope for another mistake, if possible, off the corner. Getting on it a little too early in the center of the corner. Need to just let it turn, get around, then ease back onto it just like that. Alright, that felt good. 16.366. Just a slight touch of the throttle, hold that through center. Definitely need to get away from the 11 before he tries to repay the slide job.
16.381.
There we go, we're getting that run off the high side, but a little slip up there. Could have probably snuck by him. He's going to go a little bit lower. It's going to hurt his exit speed.
Outside.
Go down low and hope I can get it to turn.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. 16.5.
Don't be too aggressive. We got to wait on it a little longer in the center of the corner. Really good racing though, as you normally get with these. So we pushed up too much there though.
Outside is clear. 16.73.
We're quicker. It's just very hard to get it hooked up down low. And now I assume we're going to get it slid into the wall from the 11 with as bad as he's blinking around.
16.529.
Closing in on 20 to go.
16.424.
We screwed up corner entry.
Clear inside. Car inside.
There we go. Snuck a nose up there. Very dangerous, but just got to trust him because it's the only way we're going to get around him.
Outside.
Try something again. It gets stupid tight.
.683.
I just don't have enough rotation down low to make that work, so I have to try to get up around the outside of him when he has a mistake, or we'll just make our own mistake and lose all ground. And here's where we're gonna end up in the wall.
Inside.
And as I said, knew that was coming.
Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now. Catch the 13 car.
That was too easy to see happening.
Like the car is
And
closed.
we're broke.
You'll need to take
Alright,
the pit lane.
well,
Press and hold the reset button and we'll
that's
come
the
and
race.
get past the pace car.
Don't think there's quick repairs here, so that was all too easy to see.
13 car.
Guys blinking all around and taking up multiple lanes, but oh well. Felt like the speed was coming on there, but at least we knew it was going to happen. Of course, he's not going to get any damage because he will have been blinking that whole time, and it won't do anything to his car, I'm sure. But unfortunate end to the race, because I doubt we're going to get this fixed.
Pit box in 10.
I'm sure it's like at
5,
least 8 minutes of damage
3,
because the
pit box in 2.
suspension
1.
or
Right
front
here.
wheel, something's fucked up. And 8 minutes, so we're out. Let's take a look at it and see what happened. Get loose off the corner, which allows him to throw it in. Then he's going to go throw it in big time here. And we just get wrecked because his blinking is so bad that prediction code thought we were going to get wrecked. So that's what happens when someone's a car width and a half wider than everyone else. Let's see what else happened out there. This is when we had to stop from killing the 10, and then something happened. Oh, same thing, essentially. Stanton gets screwed over there, and oh, that's why he had to reset, because he was upside down. And then Ron spins it.
Pace car is in.
And then all we're going to see is blinking of the 11 car, so let's just watch the end of this, I guess, from the stands.
Green flag, green flag.
Ten's probably going to get wrecked with the blinking 11 making a pass. He gave him tons of room because he knows that that car is blinking all over the place. Mitch working his way up into the top 4. And Ryan out front. I don't know if Stanton, if there was even lucky dogs. No, doesn't look like it. Mitch might have caught the wall or something. He dropped off a lot. So, 7 working on trying to get to the inside of the 8. We've got, what, 10 laps to go? 11 laps to go now? It's gonna get the run. I was just so tight down there. There was nothing I could do to get it to turn. That's a big move. It works in the late models, but you're not going to get it hooked up at all. If he was trying to get down there, he might have just got loose on entry and ended up way down there. So, Tommy working on the inside of the 11 again, who no one can see half the time. Looks like he's gonna get hooked up and around him. Either got phantom contact or just on it too hard there. Back out front, nothing changing. Let's see if that's my paint scheme. Yeah, it is. Alright, well, it looks like the only battle is right here, and Ron puts it in the wall on entry. We still got the 7 and the 8 working each other. Oh, Mitch has got around 1. He has found something late here. Goes for the big slide. Gets the top side. Is he going to be able to hold him off? He's going to get the big run again. Can't go to the inside this time. Wasn't going to clear him. Can he get to the high side of him?
2 more. Let's go.
2 to go. Nope, he's going to lose the high side to the 5, it looks like.
White flag,
and they get together, and then Dan comes down to hit him after the contact, and we'll see what happens here. Mitch is going to take second, and there's a lap car sitting on the track wrecked. And, well, that was an interesting last few laps. So, Ryan gets the win as normal. See how the 13 ended up. That was a weird spot for someone to be stopped.
Flag. It's over.
Oh,
okay, we'll get him
10 lost it. Grabbed the wall, slowed down. 9 gets into the back of him. They all go spinning. And then the 13 was still sitting there. He got spun around and then runs into the 14 who hit him and hit the wall. And yeah, that was a very, 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 very weird one. But good job to Mitch. He gets around and gets second. Let's take a look at the results. So we're going to lose 104 iRating. Doesn't matter. 13 safety rating. Again, doesn't matter. We were racing and having fun up until prediction code from a blinker got us. So, we weren't quick, but it was starting to come back to us. Just couldn't get the move around the 10. And, well, that whole mess, the 5 who was blinking that got us,
All clear, punch it.
ends up getting 5th. So, yeah, nothing we can do about that. So, good job to Ryan and Mitch, and we'll see if I remember to run these again. I just happened to look at the right time, but always fun to hop in them. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.